Hello everyone. In this video we will see how to utilize product or module interface of adekoCAM in order to send modules which are composed of pieces with grooves and holes on to our CNC production line. By using the product interface, you won't need a CAD tool to create a standardized product which is composed of individual parts with grooves and holes on. So exploding your product into a CNC machine is as easy as picking up a model from a visual library of products, provided that you already have such a product library. If you don't have such a door or model library yet, you can build one with the programming infrastructure adekoCAM comes with in every installation, but this will be in another video. In order to reach the product interface of adekoCAM, either use the tool menu here or right-click on the project card and select Product Interface. Product interface, just like the door interface, is composed of a visual product or module library on the left-hand side and the product list on the right. As usual, you can add new lines in the list by clicking on this plus button or use the tab key for faster keyboard input. The columns of the list are module type or product, product code, number of items, and model parameters. As in the door interface, you can either select a line and click on the product to pick up the product name, or you can enter manually. The entry appears in red until it matches an actual item in the library, upon which it turns green. Model parameters allow us to produce different end products out of the exact same product model. To see and modify the model parameters of a product on a certain line in the list, click on this button. Model Parameters window has a self-explanatory image representing the product as well as its model parameters open to user, such as but not limited to distance between main connectors. In the middle are the product parameters such as the dimensions, the material choices both for body and door, as well as of course the model for the door, if any. Let's produce a cubic product and set all the dimensions to 500 millimeters. Let's make all the pieces from the same material and set it to be 005 ash olive. And finally, let's choose Massive Sunken as the door model. Here you can browse the door library via up and down keys and see all the available doors. These door models come from the embedded door library of adekoCAM. So they are the same models you would get via the door interface, which should be covered in another short video. You can rotate the model to see a bit more in detail and get back to its original view by clicking on this button. I'm setting the thickness both for body and door materials to 30, as this will be the thickness of the material I will be using. Coming to the model parameters, I will prefer to keep all the default values except one. I would like this product to be put together a bit stronger, so it must have more number of connectors, which in turn means that the distance between the connectors should have a lower value compared to the default one. From 150 to 100, I'm setting it to an arbitrarily low value. By the way, let me remove some lines from the product list as the output would be less crowded. We will have two products out of the same model with different model parameters and inspect the differences between their parts on the cut plan. At this point, I'd like to emphasize on model parameters a bit more. Let's get back to the library and see what model parameters would be there for different products. Click on this checkbox to view the products larger. A characteristic model parameter for the product AB and ARAF, as you see on the screen, would obviously be the number of shelves and angle information for AECD or AED. An obvious model parameter set for AK2 would be the location and the dimensions of the notch and the number of drawers for a model like this one. Model parameters are used to differentiate end products generated out of the exact same model. Let's get back to setting the model parameters, this time for the second line in our product list. Let me set the dimensions of this one to 800 mm, and yes, this will be a Q2. I'm selecting a door model. I'll keep the default model parameters as they are, so the connector distance will be kept at 150 mm. Just to be sure, I use the up and down keys to move in the list while checking the model parameters. As everything looks okay, I'm sending the product list to the project cart where they will explode and the materials and parts will be available. Voila. I'm moving then to the second column for generating the cut list. The parts you see here belong to 2 products we put in production without any CAD tool for design. They are automatically generated from a 1K model, and all the geometric features you see on each of them are automatically generated by the model. Let's have a look at the distance between the connectors. As you can see, the distances are as we said. From now on, we need to drag the cards on the main window towards right as usual, and of course adekoCAM's workflow is explained in another short video. In this tutorial, we shortly visited how adekoCAM's product interface is utilized to send multi-part end products directly to a CNC production line without the need for any CAD tool. Thanks for your attention.